Miss Nikki, are you having a good time? I assume you still have your invitation with you.
Let go of me! Mama! Those jerks! How dare they treat us like this? I'm not letting them get away with it!
What in the world are you up to?
Well, our guests are restless. Making a fuss in a place like this, your souls could get cursed, you know.
You're...
Honored guest, it's time for me to check your invitation.
Angered?
It's a pleasure to see you again.
It was you! You scared the life out of me!
Angered? What are you... Wait. Don't tell me you're now a special investigator for Mothis.
Clever as ever, I see. Yes, I joined Mothis and managed to find a pretty decent position.
You're just admitting it?
Miguel said you left the boneyard to handle something important. Joining Mothis? That's what you call important?
McGill really tells you everything, huh? What to do with him? When McGill was tracking Medale, the clues pointed to Heaven's Reach. He'd already set his sights on it. He was worried about the truth behind the city, and about your safety. He was bound by his responsibilities as clan chief and had to stay in the boneyard, so an experienced agent like me stepped in.
Didn't you two have a fight?
It was just a spat. He can't still be angry. Regardless, helping the Parksolian savior is my mission.
But if you've been undercover to help us this whole time, why did you only show up now?
Yeah, we spent so long opening entrances and fixing machines and wound up locked in a cage!
Sending out an enchanted invitation to control you and bring you to the Golden Feast is Mothis' mission. No one could interfere. All I could do was speed up your invite's delivery and support you throughout the city.
What support? You didn't show up at all.
Sappy! No wonder I felt like someone was helping us along the way. The guidance at the Heaven's Reach gate? The conveyor belt leading to the Everbloom Garden? That was you! Thanks, Sappy.
Don't I deserve a little credit too? All right. I'll admit you did better this time. As a professional agent, I'd never steal credit from a partner. This prison hasn't been used in a long time. Even the air smells foul. Let's head out.
Malthus must have guards outside. Those people...
Don't worry, I've lured them away. My partner will keep an eye on them.
Anger, do you know why Malthus invited me? What's happening at the Golden Feast?
They've prepared for the feast for a long time. It's classified. Only the higher-ups know.
So we have to go to the Golden Feast to uncover their plot.
You want to beat them at their own game and face them head-on? I'm not surprised you'd make that decision. I met you here to make sure you'd reach the Golden Court safely.
Can we get to the court from here?
They locked me up here once for breaking a rule. I followed an official and made it all the way to the court. The path is eerie, unpredictable. It's filled with danger, along with Malthus' secrets. Thinking back on that time gives me chills. But if you need to go, Your Excellency, I will risk it again.
Huh? If you're scared, then it must be terrifying. Nikki.
We've been to so many places and solved so many problems together. You've always been my bravest partner. We can't back down. Besides, we've got Angert with us, and he's a professional undercover agent.
That's right, you're not alone this time. Don't be too nervous, chubby kitty.
Who are you calling chubby? I've been running around so much, I'm sure I've slimmed down. My little belly is practically gone. The nerve. Nikki, I'm ready. Let's go.
Great. Every minute we save is a minute on our side. Lead the way, Angert. It's so quiet here.
Malthus usually stays away from here, except for special circumstances.
What kind of special circumstances?
For example, an undercover agent trying to sneak a mysterious young girl into the Golden Court. That would probably be pretty special.
Those moth thieves even have a cryptic way of opening doors. What's even more mysterious is how you opened it so fast, Angert.
Don't underestimate my professional skills. I've gone through a lot of trouble to climb to my rank so quickly.
What are these?
The atmosphere is so creepy. Are there monsters locked inside?
Did that high-ranking official you were following do anything here?
He inspected these containers and flipped through some leftover manuscripts. He moved quickly, so I didn't have time to really explore the area.
It looks like this room hasn't been abandoned. It's still valuable to Malthus. We need to find out what this place is. Maybe that will help us understand their true objective.
Perfect. I happen to be quite curious about this place myself.
There's writing carved next to this weird thing. White sheep?
It's smaller than the other containers. It really stands out here. Anger, you've been standing there for a while. What are you looking at?
I just think it looks a bit lonely.
You're not actually feeling sorry for it, are you?
I can't help it. I was born with a kind and sympathetic heart.
Mothis? They already existed back in the Age of the Titans?
So those moth thieves built these strange things.
They call them cocoons. They're a type of container that can preserve a physical body for a long time, extending life. Later, likely because of the soul transfer, the cocoons were modified for the Titans to use. There's text engraved here. Blue eyes. It must be some kind of code name. The container is big enough to fit an adult.
It's freezing, Nikki. I can feel a cold draft seeping out from inside. The containers over there aren't nearly this cold.
Those containers look like they've been sealed for a long time, like they haven't been used in ages. These clearly have nothing in them, yet they still seem to be running. Looks like there's nothing more to explore here. Let's chat with Angered about what we found.
Mothis has existed for over 1,000 years. The organization felt highly complex when I was undercover, but I never expected this.
That means they built everything here, including these cocoons.
Cocoons, going from restrained caterpillars to butterflies. The people who made them must have been romantics. How interesting.
We still have so many questions about the manuscript and the code names engraved next to those cocoons.
What kind of questions?
There are 10 different code names carved next to each cocoon. Names like Black Sheep and Turtle Dove. One of them is a unique size and is labeled White Sheep. These inscriptions and the manuscript match what was written on the invitation. This proves Mothis was involved in manufacturing the cocoons. But we still don't know what those code names actually mean. The manuscript mentions that the cocoons were modified so the Titans could use them. But judging by the size of the buildings in Heaven's Reach, these cocoons are too small to fit a Titan inside.
Actually, I have a few memories about the Titans' cocoons.
Why are there Esslings here?
Watch out! The dark essence around us is surging. More Esslings might crawl out of it. I'll take care of these pests.
can't believe that Esslings are in Malthus' territory.
These Esslings may be the entrance guards.
Oh, I bet there's a scandalous secret behind there. What was that sound? Are the Esslings back again?
It's coming from above.
Follow me through here.
They can raise Esslings as guardians? Could it be that Malthus has some connection with the Abyss?
Hey! Don't walk so fast! What if there's a monster locked up by moth thieves up there? There are people inside the cocoons? They're huge. Could they be?
They're Titans.
The Titans... are they still alive? Can the cocoons really extend life?
Has my king arrived?
Nikki, he's talking.
Wow. The Titans were silent the last time I was here. I never thought they'd be alive in those cocoons.
If that's the case, then why did they wake up so suddenly? Is it just a specific time? Or is it because of... us? And why is Malthus preserving them here?
I hope those who've experienced it can explain this to us.
We've waited for far too long. This body, it can't hold on. Has Malthus helped my king safely transfer her soul and return to this world? This body was preserved for my king, for the sake of my king's immortality.
My king's immortality? What does that mean?
That question is most intriguing. Were it not you, Malthus, who did offer unto my king the art of soul transfer? Whenever my king grew old, several youths were selected. Their bodies used to carry the king's soul. This has gone on for 1,000 years.
Transferring the soul of the aging Titan King into a young Titan body to achieve immortality.
That's impossible. Life and death are fixed rules. How could they do something so inconceivable?
How could a god even be compared to my king? We only swear fealty to the one true master of Heaven's Reach, Her Majesty Asna.
Asna? She was the first Titan King.
So she's been living through generations using the soul transfer method with the help of Malthus.
Wait, you lot aren't...
looks like he's fading.
I still find it hard to believe that the greatest monarch in the hearts of the Titans chose to sacrifice her own people just to achieve immortality.
According to him, Mothis presented the Titan King with this technique. Even a great ruler can be swayed by corrupt officials.
You aren't messengers of Mothis, are you? They would never use a word like sacrifice.
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to hide our identities. It's just that everything we just heard was so unexpected.
You're small in stature, similar to those from Mothis. Aemon's mind has long been clouded. It's no wonder he mistook you. The nutrients in the cocoons have run dry. Would you mind adding a little bit more?
Look, Nikki! There are lots of vessels under the steps. Are the nutrients the Titan mentioned in those? Yeah, I can smell it. This must be the one. Too bad there's only a little bit left. We should get this back, and fast.
Thank you, kind lady. May I have a word? I have a few questions that perhaps only you can help us answer.
You're very welcome. I have a few questions for you as well.
The hosts are Heaven's Reach's darkest secret. Only a few high-ranking officials within Mothis may enter this place. Your arrival must signify that a change has occurred. Has the king successfully arrived? Or has Mothis left?
I arrived here only a few days ago. From what I've seen, the Titan King isn't here. Mothis has control of the city.
The Titans completely perished 1,000 years ago. If we hadn't come here ourselves, no one would believe that Heaven's Reach still exists.
So it is true. The time spent slumbering within the cocoon was incredibly long. The moment we woke up, all three of us felt as though we were in an entirely different world. 1,000 years. Extinct. The king really did fail, didn't she?
My king promised she would wait for me to repay her kindness. I know that she would never break her word. You're a liar.
Still struggling with the truth. When we were first awakened, you didn't believe my theories. You said I only cursed the king because I still harbored resentment. But these guests aren't from here. They'd have no reason to lie to us. The abandoned hosts.
I know this might be hard to accept, but this land suffered a massive calamity 1,000 years ago. Many civilizations were wiped out back then.
The prophecy of the end times came true. There's finally one thing in this world that did not go according to her wishes.
The apocalypse passed, yet Heaven's Reach remains and has welcomed new guests. Is that right? Mothis awakened us. And then they took Sui. She is the King's new vessel. The arrival ritual. They may have started it already.
The fact that the Titan King hasn't arrived in Heaven's Reach doesn't spell certain failure. It could simply mean the ritual isn't finished yet.
Perhaps she can continue to live through Sui's body. But so what? As they said, our fellow Titans died in a calamity long ago. This is the end that stubborn king must face eventually.
The life of a mortal is short by nature. Yet Heaven's Reach still stands even after 1,000 years. In that sense, my king has not failed. Yet now, I really long to see what Heaven's Reach looks like today, with my own eyes.
My king didn't abandon me. I'm leaving this place to find her.
Then let's go together, my old friends. We're lucky enough to still choose how we die. Open this cage. It's colder than death itself. Let us walk toward true oblivion in the spirit of freedom.
Huh? What the heck do you mean by that?
Ever since we were awakened, our lives have been fading rapidly. Mothis used nutrients to prolong our lives, but after Sui was taken away, our supply was never replenished.
That was the last of the nutrients, and we just...
As you can see, death has already opened its arms, waiting to embrace us.
Maybe there's some other way to keep you alive.
There's truly nothing we can do now. Better to die under the sunlight than to rot in a cage. I believe respecting their wishes is the best thing to do.
Meeting you today was the will of fate, revealed here and now. We entrust the end of our lives to you.
Okay. I'll help you fulfill your final wish.
Heaven's Reach is still radiant, Glorious. My king, everything you made will endure.
My king must be there. She must be.
Tyreen, Fields, look at your bodies.
It's all right, my esteemed guest. Nothing can outlast time itself. We should have left this world a long time ago. If you can tell the dying your name without it being an imposition on your culture, then Jaireen and I would both like to remember you in our final moments.
Nikki, that's my name.
A name that feels as warm as sunshine. Thank you so much, Miss Nikki.
According to our custom, if a person of noble stature witnesses our end, the funeral is considered complete.
Miss Nikki, thank you for being our witness. And may you live forever in the light.
Tyreen, Fields, Amen. Goodbye. They must have been the last 3 Titans in this world. After being trapped in those cocoons for so long, they finally got to see the sun. Only to...
Even though we only spoke briefly, I still feel sadness in my heart.
Those cocoons helped them survive the Veilfall, but they also caused them to suffer so much. Whether it was luck or a curse, it really makes you think.
Our conversation cleared up some of my doubts. We even got a few more crucial clues. I need to think this through. I can start the analysis with Mothis.
Nikki, this is it! That's our Nikki, getting to the bottom of things without breaking a sweat. I feel like there's still something we haven't figured out. Nikki, this is it!
Did you think of anything?
Mothis took a Titan host named Sui. Jyrene said they might be performing a ritual to bring back the first Titan King. But there are no more Titans left in Heaven's Reach. So why would they bring back the Titan King?
We may find out soon. We're entering the passage that leads to the Golden Court, where the Golden Feast is held. Last time I followed them in, I barely survived. Maybe the soul transfer explains why it's so mysterious and dangerous.
There must be a link between the Golden Feast and the Titan King's return. If the passage and the soul transfer are related, does that mean a Titan host has walked this path before?
You'll have to find that out for yourself. The passage is mysterious, but I'll do my best to help you.
Then that's the path we have to take. I trust you with my safety, my ally.
Huh. Being undercover, you get used to people being suspicious of you. So, your trust is incredibly precious to me. I swear on my life, I will never betray you.
Whoa! Why so serious? Wait, is this secret passage full of knives and fire or something?
I understand. I'll keep the weight of that oath in my heart.
I'm a professional when it comes to being an ally. No matter what the danger may be, I promise to walk in front of Nikki. Does that ease your mind? Your meowiness?
All right, let's take a quick break and get fully prepared. And then we'll head out.
Once we enter that dangerous place, it may be hard for us to get through unscathed. Nikki, are you ready? Straight to the point. Then let's go.
What will that secret passage be like? I'm getting a little excited about going to such a mysterious place.
The entrance to the secret passage was this easy to spot?
Anyone who pushes this door open would only see a dusty old room. Unless, of course, they know the Mothis methods. That right there is the real entrance.
Momo! Where are we? That tremor just now...
Mothis calls it the Soul Corridor. It seems to possess its own consciousness, and only allows souls to enter.
Souls? You mean we're both just souls right now?
The corridor becomes restless when unfamiliar souls come here. That tremor was a sign of its unease. But this time, its reaction was quite violent. We're not safe. Come, I'll tell you about this place after we find a safeguard for our souls.
Is it cold? That's not water. It's a viscous energy. What a strange place.
We're safe. We can finally talk about this place. The Soul Corridor is one of Mothis' biggest secrets. It was built when the first Titan King reigned, thanks to Mothis' efforts. A special energy flows here that only allows souls to enter. It may be essential to completing the soul transfer.
A soul transfer path, and only souls can pass through. But why didn't Momo come with us?
The Soul Corridor has its own consciousness. Certain special creatures aren't allowed in.
So Momo's still in the outside world. Are our bodies there too?
Special creatures and bodies separated from their souls are sent right to the corridor's exit when they step in.
So Momo's gonna see a soulless me? He'll be so worried.
Not quite. The special energy here affects the flow of time, almost like it's standing still. Our souls may stay a while before returning to our bodies, but to the outside world, they've only been gone for a second. Don't worry. Momo is safe and won't even realize you're gone.
No matter what hardships we've faced, we've always tackled them together. We have to get out of here as soon as possible and find Momo.
Of course. I promise I'll get you out safely. That's an ally's oath.
To think this magical place exists. What other secrets is Mothis hiding?
Let's keep moving. Remember to protect your soul flame. It's crucial to our journey.
This icy flame. You said it was a safeguard for the soul?
Exactly. Walk a bit further and you'll experience it. The soul flame is about to go out. We need to get close to that soul lamp over there, fast. You feel it, don't you? If the soul flame dims or goes out, the soul gradually loses sensation.
Yes. I felt like I was losing the ability to feel. Like, I don't care anymore.
That's the feeling of being lost. A soul without its body is exposed to the vastness of space. Without a soul flame as a beacon, one's existence and consciousness start to blur. If a soul becomes completely lost, it dies along with the body outside.
These soul lamps resonate subtly with the flame pool where the soul flames are born. Can you replenish the fuel by getting close to them?
Yes, Mothis placed many soul lamps along the path. Look for them, and our progress will go smoother.
If the soul flame goes out before we find a soul lamp, is there any way to fix it?
An extreme scenario. It's said that Mothis used the souls of living people to power the soul lamps when they first built the corridor. If it came to that, maybe our souls would become fuel, too.
What?
Just a joke. I've noticed you've been tense without Momo by your side.
Only an undercover agent like Mr. Angert would tell a scary joke to lighten the mood.
The soul appraiser isn't reacting. Perhaps that tremor damaged it. Our journey ends here if we can't fix this.
It's that bad?
Souls can only move forward when they receive the soul appraiser's approval. Otherwise, the soul corridor stops us from exploring more.
It looks so empty. There's no other path we can take?
I've tried. Without its approval, our souls are blocked, no matter what.
Fascinating. It sounds like it's alive. An intelligent being. Did you see anything about repairing the soul appraiser in Mothis' files?
I'm a professional after all. I wouldn't overlook useful information. From what I recall, Mothis only mentioned referencing the Titan's techniques when building the corridor. They didn't leave repair instructions behind.
Maybe repairing the soul appraiser is easy, so they didn't think to record it. As for the Titan's techniques, I can try to get the soul appraiser running again. Maybe I can use my machine control ability to repair it. Maybe I can use my machine control ability to repair it. Maybe I can use my machine control ability to repair it.
I'd expect nothing less.
I'm a pretty professional ally, too. All that's left is to get the soul appraiser's approval.
Put your palm against the soul appraiser. You'll relive your past memories, almost like you've gone back in time. Don't worry, this is normal. Just keep walking forward. You'll pass through pretty fast. I got approval once before, so it should be faster for me this time. Let's meet up ahead.
My memories shall unfold here.
I feel like I've heard that voice somewhere before. Where am I?
The artisans eagerly seek your guidance once more.
The city changes daily under your leadership. The future will surely be even brighter.
My king? Why are they calling me that? Who am I? I'm...
Asna, King of the Titans. The one and only King of Heaven's Reach. Our home is flourishing.
Everyone is working so hard.
The years flow by like water. How we wish we could live forever in Heaven's Reach, protected by you.
It's true. I'm growing old too. But I swore an oath to protect my people for all eternity. As a ruler, how could I betray the oath I made to my people, except death? Or forge a new path?
The divine prophecy has been revealed. Without their wise king, the Titans will face destruction. But we present to you a new choice.
I imagine there must be a different kind of scenery in the place life cannot reach. However,
The divine prophecy has been revealed. Without their wise king, the Titans will face destruction. But we present to you a new choice.
rewriting fate comes with a cost. For a king, there are things in this world. The mark of the cycle is the divine authority. Master it, and one can escape the cycle, transcending life and death. There hasn't been a trace of the gods on this land for a long time. If the gods have abandoned their people, then I shall be the one to carry the duty.
Mother, you've come. I'm glad my body can be of use to you. I've already made up my mind. My last words are... I love you. Not even death could change that.
All
The soul transfer is complete, my king. Use your new youthful body. Enjoy time unending with your people.
This price is another weight I must carry. I should go see my people and hear their wishes.
Thanks to the Titan King, our food is delicious and plentiful. Our city-state is strong and prosperous.
You've brought us unprecedented progress. My king is a true god!
Icarus, you've finally arrived. The former master of the Mark of the Cycle. You're calmer than I imagined. Good. A mediocre god blinded by rage is unworthy of facing me. You want me to return the Mark of the Cycle. Is this a god's command, or just your humble request?
My king, you've prepared for this for centuries. Imprison this god and put him to use for Heaven's Reach, just as we planned. My king, you've prepared for this for centuries. Imprison this god and put him to use for Heaven's Reach.
He says, a mortal soul cannot carry the divine mark for long. I must admit, it is an unimaginable burden. But if I stop here, how will the god treat a sinner who stole the divine mark? And how...
The king actually stole the divine mark, causing us to suffer his curse.
Even though the mark was returned, the gods still...
The survival of our race depends entirely on the whim of a god. If he sends down divine punishment, Heaven's Reach will be drenched in blood, and my people will hate me. No. The mark of the cycle belongs only in my hands.
My king, you've prepared for this for centuries. Imprison this god and put him to use for Heaven's Reach, just as we planned. My king, even this high and mighty god can only look up to gaze upon you. None may ever interfere with the realization of your ideals again.
So frail. Is this really what a god is like? Use your remaining power to add a final glint of brilliance to this mortal city-state. It is your honor, Icarus. Seizing the mark, imprisoning a god. I can defy all, and I can bear all. The power of a god. I shall let it hang forever above the Golden Court, becoming the heart of Heaven's Reach.
My king, behold, thanks to the flawless heart of the city.
You've publicly questioned the royal decree multiple times, cursing Heaven's Reach and its king. Such a person cannot exist.
Impossible! How could my king...
My actions will inevitably breed fear and controversy. Soul transfer and the immortality it grants must remain a secret. I started down this path to protect my people. But am I doing it right?
No one may criticize your sacrifice. No one can share them.
I don't want to become a host.
King, please, I don't want to be a host. I don't want to die.
If I die, you'll face natural disasters, plagues, and wars alone. No one will protect you anymore. Is that what you wish? I stole his body, inheriting his pain and loathing. Every transfer, my soul felt heavier. The world is undergoing a great conflict. Perhaps the Age of Gods is coming to an end. I will cover Heaven's Reach with the Haven Veil and save my people from this calamity.
Your people will be grateful to you. You are the king who brings them happiness.
You have no need for regret. Those who hate you weren't meant to live anyway.
Black sheep, blue eyes. It was you who brought that choice before me. The power to rewrite the cycle and reshape destiny itself.
My king, thank you for granting us this audience. My kin were once nothing but fodder for the gods. We turned our backs on our homeland to escape that same fate. But our people knelt before the gods' descendants in the boneyard. Only the 9 of us remained, refusing to accept any divine grace. We heard of a great king who does not blindly follow the gods. We offer you the Prophecy Stone to help you forge a godless kingdom.
How can it help me? Does it know my deepest desires?
The Prophecy Stone has already answered. You wish to live forever and to protect your city. Trust us, Master of Heaven's Reach. We will do all we can to help you, to make you eternal for the sake of Heaven's Reach.
I grant you the name Mothis. From this day forth, you shall live up to this name. Like moths from a cocoon, you must chase the light, no matter the cost. I was willing to accept the unacceptable, to bear the unbearable for my people. I gave it my all. But in the end, my life and everything in Heaven's Reach, it was all destroyed because of it.
I saw a vision from the past. The past of the first Titan King, Asna. Her soul passed through this corridor countless times during the soul transfer. I even saw myself in her memories. But her voice is different from the one I heard in the Colosseum. That voice was from the memory sensed by the Heart of Infinity. Darker and more corrupt. That was so much to process. I need to piece everything together. The Titan King's memories date back over 1,000 years. I feel like there's still something I haven't fully investigated. Let me see. That must be it. That doesn't seem right. Let me think again. One step closer to the truth. That doesn't seem right. Let me think again. That must be it. That must be it. In this memory, I came to Heaven's Reach 1,000 years ago and became friends with Asna. Whether it's the clay pot engraved with me and Momo, or the encounter with the Guardian Beast, it all just reminds me that I've been connected to Miraland for a long time. I hope one day I can find answers to all of this.
I've been waiting. Looks like you took a trip down memory lane.
I saw the memories of Asna, the first Titan King.
Goodness. Either the Soul Appraiser has damage we failed to notice, or... this sentient soul corridor revealed all of this to you on purpose.
So many strange things have happened here. I don't think anything could surprise me anymore. In any case, we're getting even closer to learning the truth behind Heaven's Reach and Mothis. That's a good sign.
With that attitude, you can succeed at anything. On that note, I have bad news.
Was that a compliment? Wait, did something happen?
The tremors from earlier left the place in shambles, and now our way is blocked. We need to repair the road and get that item as soon as possible. Follow me.
Anger, what's this item you mentioned?
It's called the Soul Awl, a tool Mothis carves the soul corridors with. It's on the platform just ahead. It can sever the flow of energy, destroy the corridor's constructs, and even extinguish souls.
Why do we need the Soul Awl? Is there something dangerous up ahead?
Just a precaution. In my experience, soul corridor exits aren't too easy to get through. I've been worried sick this whole way. Did you notice I've been quieter than usual?
Not really. If Momo were here, he'd say something like, "Your mouth hasn't stopped moving for even a second."
I actually miss that chubby kitty. It's been a while.
I miss him too. That's why we need to get out of here quickly.
These shattered gems are called reminiscence crystals. They're unique stones capable of storing souls' memories and projecting them. Mothis spent a long time researching them. That soul appraiser was actually crafted from these crystals.
With all these crystals, this might have been their research outpost. Let's try to repair them first, and see what we can do with the path.
Makes sense. Let's get to work. Find the shards first, then bring them to the damaged crystals.
Once the technology is perfected, we can transfer our souls just like Asna did. Then we can finally rid ourselves of these fragile bodies. Chief, I believe you'll recover very soon.
Ever since this child was born, I've been wondering, does everything we're doing now truly align with our original vision? We hated being bound and tormented most of all. What we wanted was a new world, a place where gods and mortals are equal, where a child can live in peace. But now, we're just like the god of our homeland. We imprison a life, ignore cries of agony, and use flesh and blood to pave our path to idealism. This can't go on. We should release the god. If we don't, it'll just lead to a bigger tragedy.
I saw that person in Asna's memories. She's the Black Sheep, the original leader of Mothis. They performed the soul transfer for Asna, so that one day they could get new bodies for themselves and achieve their goal. Anger, what's wrong?
So, that was Black Sheep's wish. In her final moments, she felt regret for what they had done.
Compared to the woman in Asna's memories, this voice sounds much gentler.
The tremors must have destabilized the flame pool. Our soul flames are being affected too. Let's split up again. I'll take the flame pool, and you handle the reminiscence crystals, Nikki.
Don't worry. A new path has appeared. Next, all that's needed is to repair the other 2 reminiscence crystals.
This is bad. The Titan's outside. They've melted into liquid gold.
It's the heart of the city. You all heard it last night. That tainted heart. It made a terrifying sound unlike anything we've ever heard. And then Asna died a sudden, violent death upon her throne.
Quit your fear-mongering. I've already preserved Asna's soul. When the next soul transfer happens, we'll...
It hurts! It hurts so much. Am I going to die? No, I don't want to die.
It must be the curse. The god's curse. None of us can escape it.
Get back into the cocoons. That's an order. At least we can hide in there.
Is this the moment the Titan race perished? Blue Eyes and the others were struck by the curse and hid inside the cocoons. But I didn't see their bodies inside the cocoons earlier.
After enduring 1,000 years of torture within the cocoon, I never thought I'd see the sun again.
We found the fuel to restart the heart of the city, and the host bodies for the soul transfer are well preserved. Everything's going even smoother than we imagined.
But that woman's plan failed. She took the mechanical scene, claiming she had a way to bring back Asna, but...
That god is ridiculous, tormenting us with a curse that keeps us out of the cycle of reincarnation. So what? Fate is held only in the hands of the strong.
Was that woman referring to Medale? It looks like this memory happened recently. They actually survived the Veilfall by hiding in the cocoons, and lived until now? White sheep. How could he know where the mark of the cycle is? They haven't told anyone. Is this the soul all? Oh, it doesn't look sharp or destructive at all.
Don't underestimate it. I have a feeling that both you and I will have a use for it soon. If you run into danger, it can help you break free. Consider that a piece of advice from a professional undercover agent. What's wrong?
You sound like you know exactly what's gonna happen next. Malthus went to great lengths to lure me to Heaven's Reach. The Golden Feast is just up ahead, but I still haven't discovered their true objective. Is it really just to bring back the Titan King? What could the Titan King even do for them? Can you tell me, Angert? There's no path ahead.
Before I answer you, Nikki, have you ever wondered... why did you, of all people, get invited? What do they want from you? I know what it is. The mark of the cycle on the Titan King's soul is incomplete, and the other half is on you.
Anger, you...
How did I know about the mark of the cycle? Who am I? It's my fault. I haven't properly introduced myself. Well, I suppose I am the 10th member of those 9. The same one known as White Sheep. The mark of the cycle has never been a secret to me.
Anger, why did you bring me here? What are you trying to achieve?
I want to achieve our common goal. Do not forget my promise. Also, that piece of advice from me.
This time, it was handled quite cleanly, my child. You're sure it's her? How could the mark of the cycle choose such a plain soul?
Yes, Father. I saw it on the back of her neck in Spira. She's the one who destroyed the Heaven Veil.
Father? He's the one from the memories. Blue eyes? He's actually Angert's father?
No matter. Never mind. The mark of the cycle has never been known to choose the right master. Come here. Your mission is quite inefficient this time. But why? Do you doubt the power of our plan?
Father, I
told you. In this place, you must address me as Chief.
Yes, Chief. I've always thought this plan was a deviation from the vision. There must be another way.
Only those not cursed by a god would have such ridiculous thoughts. A cursed soul can no longer bond with the physical body. Every second we're alive, we endure the pain of our souls being torn apart.
Doesn't this sound like Soul Rift? They clearly went down a very different path from the Parksulians, yet...
Only the cycle's mark can lift such a divine curse.
To steal a mark and to imprison a god, only to use that power to lift the curse. Don't you find that so ridiculous?
So what now? Do you want to be like those sheep like Parksolians, kneeling in prayer and waiting for the mercy of fate?
I will not wait anymore. I will find a new way.
The soul wall. Angert said it could help me out of a bind. Could it be that he... Angert seems to be buying me time. I'll try striking with the soul wall to see if there are any weaknesses here.
Father... Chief. I saw Mother while I was in the Soul Corridor.
The reminiscence crystals just project illusions. Nothing there worth clinging to.
But I heard Mother's wish for the first time.
What did she say?
She wanted a new world without chains, where gods and mortals are equal, where children live in peace.
Black Sheep. She's Angert's mother.
I haven't heard those words in a long time.
everything she dreamt of. How brilliant and warm it was. That very dream was what bound us closely together. But those days were far too short. After she was lost, only endless darkness remained. But now, with the help of that Lord, I will relight that flame. I will make the world she desired a reality.
The Lord from the Abyss? Did he tell you that by bringing back the Titan King and controlling the mark of the cycle, you could break the curse? That you could rule the world?
Did Turtle Dove tell you that? That soft-hearted teacher of yours is always telling you too much.
I believe that Lord had ulterior motives.
If he hadn't awakened us and granted us power, you and I would still be rotting away in those cocoons. He inspired us. Asna's merely a vessel. We are the ones at the helm. When Asna opens her eyes, it will be the moment we take total control of the mark and create our new world.
1,000 years ago, the Nine thought they'd won too. Look what happened to them. Are you sure you'll find what you're after?
You're just like your mother sometimes. So hesitant, even at the most important of moments. You're full of weakness and compassion.
So, you think Mother's final choice was nothing more than weakness and compassion?
What else could it be? Why else would she have died for you? A creature who isn't worth a single strand of her hair!
A pawn.
Ever since I was a child, my world consisted of labor and punishments. Even now, those memories haunt me in nightmares every single night. When I was 14, my soul was ripped from its original vessel to occupy this body. From that moment on, I ceased to exist. You may know what a pawn is, but what about a child? Do you know what that is, Father? A child's world is filled with games and rewards. A child is someone who brings smiles to their family, a vessel for the future and hope. These are the things the sheep like Parksolians taught me.
I went to great lengths to have your soul transferred into that Parksolian boy's body. You went undercover in the boneyard for years, and this is all you learned. Pathetic.
Hangert underwent a soul transfer too? How did he...
Without the mark of the cycle, the success rate of a soul transfer is less than 1 in 10,000. Why did I have such good luck in this matter?
Your good luck had better hold out today as well.
Hangert signaled me. Oh, I have to act fast. I'll use the Soul to further sever the internal flow of energy.
Bring her right over here. On this continent, Those without power are only fit to be pawns for others. We were once the pawns of gods, the Parksolians, the dragons, and you, White Sheep, are nothing more than a pawn yourself. Her ideals are too naive. Equals. The weak can't talk about being equal to the strong. A truly new world can only be created by the truly powerful, possessing power that transcends the gods and makes all living beings bow down. That is the only truth.
Using Mother's ideals as a veil for your greed. Are you not ashamed of such hypocrisy?
A narrow-minded person like you is nothing but a discarded piece of the old world. You're a disgrace to both me and Black Sheep altogether.
Perhaps I am narrow-minded, Father. I actually tried to reason with you. Now I understand. You just have to...
Now's our chance.
Let me show you how a pawn rebels! You're not worthy to talk about Mother, let alone twist her vision with your new world. Don't worry, Soul All has completely shredded his soul. He can no longer...
Anger... Are you okay?
It's not safe here. You've already exhausted too much power. We need to leave. I'm sorry. I promise I'll answer all your questions once we're out of the Soul Corridor.
The Soul Corridor is my creation. I created it. And I can destroy it! White Sheep! You'll always be nothing but my pawn!
Go that way.
What now? The soul flame is about to go out. Anger!
There's no time. Go! We can't go back. We have to find an exit in the other direction.
Hurry, Anger! Quick! We're nearly... It's fueled by your soul.
Hurry! Ensuring your safety is a promise I made with my life. No matter what, I must get you out of here.
We're both going to make it out safely. We're allies, remember?
Ending the evils of Heaven's Reach alongside my ally was once my greatest wish. It's a pity I couldn't see it through. I'm sorry for dragging you into this danger. Go to the Golden Court and stop their plan. I know you can. I'm sorry, Nikki. From here on, you'll have to take the stage alone.
Nikki, where the heck did we go? A moment ago, we were just... What happened? Is something wrong with Ingrid? Nikki! He...
Angert sacrificed everything so I could leave. Zappy, are you telling me to keep moving? Wait, but Angert is still...
Swanara will be able to help you.
Swanara, take him back to the boneyard, okay? Is this for me?
big secret. When I see him again, I'm going to...
The path to the Golden Court was bought with Angert's life. We can't fail his final wish. Let's go to the Golden Court to attend that golden feast. Just as Mothis wanted. We will not retreat.